What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your boy Fareed Rashad, and you're here with Keep It Sharp with Fareed Rashad. What's up, everybody? Yeah, it's been a minute. Episode 17. Episode 17. What we're going to talk about today is I'm going to talk about the Barber Influencers. What do you guys think about the Barber Influencers? Who's your favorite influencer? You got 360 Jeezy. You got a host of influencers out here. Marv, and quite a few others. But I'm going to talk about two of them. And Marv is definitely going to be one of them. I want to give a shout out to Cold Cuts brand on Instagram. He's known as Cold Cuts brand. Let's shout him out. Cold Cuts brand, I would say, is a influencer. He's a teacher. He's definitely an OG. He knows the game and he understands almost every aspect of the game, from what I can tell. And he don't make no apologies about what he says. So he can be very controversial. Even I didn't really agree with some of the things that he says. But for the most part, I agree with everything he says because I do understand where he's coming from. And being an OG in the game myself, I can relate to most of the subjects that he's talking about. And one thing, that I will say about him, that he holds barbers accountable. We all need to be held accountable. I know many times I was held accountable. Let me play something for you from Cold Cuts. And one thing I say about Cold Cuts, he keep it 1,000. So let me get this. Let me get him right here in gear, so you can hear this brother preach.
Or we going on Mondays and ain't nobody there. The Friday and Saturday when that place be popping, they having the parties out there and out there, we wasn't able to make it. You had to be behind the chair getting people ready. We ain't as cool as you think. We cool behind the chair. That's why we talk so goddamn much. Yeah, because we ain't get to be on the scene. So we finna talk your ear off in the chair. We get you prepared. We get your mind right. We get your haircut right. We raise up your spirits and your confidence. Then we send you on out there. And hey, I'm okay with that. And as a barber, you should be okay with that. You should be okay with getting people ready to go be on the scene instead of you being on the scene. Gotta be okay with being whack.
Yeah, so you see what I mean? This brother here, he's like right in your face. He's right to the point. He ain't trying to be your friend. He's really giving solid advice in the game. And I'm sure there's other barbers who do it, but this brother is so consistent, it's scary. So shout out to him again. The other brother I want to talk about is no other than Barbers. Marvy Mar, at Marvy Mar, I believe is his Instagram. Marvy Mar is a great barber who knows the game, who's been, speaking for years and talking to barbers and inspiring barbers, influencing barbers, and he's really fun and cool to listen to. So definitely go check out Marvy Marv. Let me see, what is this page? So I'll make sure I have this right. All right, so his Instagram is at It's Marvy Marv. And Marvy Marv is one of those barbers who's, you can tell, who likes the traditional style of barbering. He runs a shop, seems in the traditional way of barbering, like in the neighborhoods and stuff. And, he's really down to earth. He's not bougie. He's not, none of those barbers that, think he know it all. He's always has questions for thought. So shout out to Marvy Marv. And please go follow both of these brothers because they're very informative, and I'm pretty sure you guys will learn a lot from them, whether you've been in the game for years or you're just starting to get into the game. So these are two influencers that I definitely want to shout out for this week. And one other thing, there was a question that Marv was talking about, and this is probably for you veteran barbers and some of the other OGs who've been cutting hair a long time. He had made a point about when you had a customer for a long time, and when you raise your prices, do you raise the price for them too? And me personally, I do have a couple customers from way back when I first started cutting hair, which was a long time ago. And I don't think there's at least two guys, maybe three, that I don't even charge now. And the reason why that is because one of the guys is a friend of mine. We knew each other since we were about 11 years old. And he was one of the first guys that let me cut his hair. Let me do the fade. Like I call him stuntmen. So we all got stuntmen. Shout out to the stuntmen that let us jack their heads up when we learn. So even before I went to barber school, his name is Eric. Eric used to let me cut his hair. And when I went to barber school and finished barber school, he was also my model at the state board exam. And so when I told him, if I pass this test, you'll never have to pay for a haircut again. So of course I did pass the test, and Eric hasn't paid for a haircut since. Now, although he's in another state now, and I don't get up to see him as much as I used to, I still when I do go up there, and I do always bring a pair of clippers with me. I do cut his hair, and it's on the house. It's definitely on the house. So he has a lifetime supply of haircuts from Fareed Rashad. But I feel that if you raise your prices, the customers that you have for a while, and you know how you feel about them. You know the relationship that you have with each and every one of your customers. So I do presently have customers that I might have been cutting 10 plus, maybe 15, 20 years. And maybe not as long as I've been cutting Eric's hair, but long enough for me to, whenever the price was, when they started, let's say I started cutting the hair, the price was $20. So either they pay 25 or they pay the 20. I don't care. If I go up to 45, I don't think I would charge that particular set of them particular couple customers the 45, only because they were super loyal, extremely like family. So I don't think I would go up on them. Yeah, of course, and they tip too, and it's like family. So they definitely get the family price for sure. And it's like being grandfathered in, so to speak. But I'm not saying do that. I feel like every barber knows what type of relationship they have with their customers. So if you feel a certain way about certain customers, charge them accordingly. Charge them what you feel as though that you should charge them. And we all have that those certain clients that we definitely look out for, and they look out for us. So shout out to the loyal client. So this is probably going to be what is this? This is episode 17, episode 18. So what I'm going to start doing, and I had a couple guys email me about it. I'm probably going to start adding some tutorial videos to the channel. So look forward to that. making some videos for you guys. And haircut videos is what I'm talking. I'm talking about doing some haircuts, and nothing too crazy. Just some basic stuff, fundamentals of that some of the younger guys are asking about. And being an OG, I think I can do that. So shout out to me for being an OG. But until next time, fellas, you guys keep it sharp. Peace.